The 2009 23 and under World Championships here in Australia's beautiful Gold Coast. It's the 20th anniversary for ITU, but just the 8th time that the 23 and under athletes have raced. 24, 25 degree sunny day, and here they come out of the water. It's 22 degree waters, so it is no wetsuits. Holland from Great Britain just coming through. Rebecca Spence with a great swim right there as well. There's Paula Finley from Canada, Holly Abel, and Emma Davis from Ireland just coming through. Huge crowds, and they're on the beach to cheer on 3 days of racing here in the Gold Coast. And first out of the water is, in fact, Holland. You can see the American athlete just coming in there as well, Rebecca Spence. There is the Canadian Paula Finley. She had a flat at last year's World Championships in Vancouver. At least 3 British athletes will be into this lead group. There goes Spence, a woman who has won a medal at the World Duathlon and Cycling Championships. It's going to be a group of at least 5 or 6 into this lead bunch. And a couple big names not making it in the swim, so they are back a little bit further. And there's one of those names, Yulia Sapanova, going to be further back than she would like to be, so she's going to have to do a bit of catching up here. An incredible runner. She's been 4th at the World Cup race in Tiszaváros, Hungary a couple of times. And now up into our leaders. That's Paula Finley in red. And you can see the British team, 3 of them right there in that lead group. That's Holly Abel just coming into our screen right now. She looks over her shoulder, and Holland from Great Britain into that bunch. Stimpson into the group as well. So 3 very talented athletes. Back to the chase group. Emma Davis and Sapanova back by about 1 minute and 40 seconds and losing time, so they're going to be a bit frustrated. And we've got at least 3 distinct groups out on this bike course right now, so the swim has certainly settled it up. And right now we're looking at 3 distinct groups. The lead group of 5 or 6 athletes really now moving at an incredible pace. Not too many hills on this course, and here they come. In fact, they've lost one in the last lap. One of the German athletes has been knocked out, so we've got 3 British athletes, 1 Kiwi, 1 Canadian. The Brits have to be looking very good right now with 3 athletes and a chance to sweep the podium. Heading out onto the course, it's Stimpson heading off, Holland just beside. There goes Spence, and then the Canadian, and here comes Holly Abel. So Abel going to have to make up a bit of time, the former world junior champion. And here comes the chase group, 2+ minutes down. Sapanova into that bunch. And as we take a look, it's going to be 15 or 16 women in the chase group. Some great runners, but they're going to have to make up a tremendous amount of time on this course, and some very solid runners up on the road already. Emma Davis, a bit of an injury earlier this year, so the Olympian from Ireland going to be struggling, I think, and she gets out onto the course right now. And as they head out, a perfect day. It's about 24.5, 25 degrees Celsius, so not overly warm. There goes Sapanova, putting the cap on backwards. It's one of the fastest runners in the sport for sure. And now up to the leaders. There we are, a group of 4. They have dropped Spence early on. Holly Abel coming up and through now. It looks like Stimpson into the lead group, just sitting onto the back. And look at the turnover right there of Sapanova. She is running away from all those athletes in the chase group, trying to catch up. She's moving faster than anyone else on the course, but these women had an almost 2+ minute lead. Holly Abel to the left, Paula Finley to the right, Holland just behind, Stimpson to the back left side. 3 British athletes, 1 Canadian. You have to think that GB is in a good position. And the woman that won the World Junior Championships and went to the Olympic Games will claim her 2nd world title. Now it's 23 and under, the Dextro Energy 23 and under champion. Here comes Stimpson. She had a great race in London a few weeks ago, and she will claim the silver. And Canada's Paula Finley will come in across the line with the bronze medal. Last year, she had a flat tire, finished in the top 10. Well, today she'll get on the podium, the bronze medalist from Canada. But what a day for the Commonwealth, 2 for GB.
You know what, when we jumped on that bike out at the sim and I saw 3 Brit girls, I thought, you can't ask for a more perfect situation. And do you know what it reminded me of? It reminded me so much of Madrid last year, when me and Helen and Fernandez and Daniela all got away on the bike. And when you just hear that time going up and up and up, you just want to push more and open up that gap. There's no slowing down. There was no rest on that bike today, and the gap kept growing, and that's what we needed to do. So
yeah, Hyde Park was a great race. It was our first one onto the scene, really, and this has been the goal for the whole year, really, so I'm pretty happy with it.
I'm so happy. It's such a relief to be able to pull out a good race. I've been injured non-stop all year, and I had a frozen knee for this race, and I'm just so happy, and I couldn't ask for more right now. I'm pretty pleased with it.
Old hat for Holly Abel, her 2nd world title. Stimpson first time on the podium, and the same for Canada's Paula Finley taking bronze.